Ooh, this about to be dope.
You know it's not. I'm not the same. Thinking money made me change, nothing else to blame. Bougie stuck up in my way, singing Gucci gang. Gucci gang. Think I'm Gucci Mane. I'm just playing in the cut, I got my Vans on. I'm not selfish, I get on and put my mans on. Always greedy since the day I got my first safe. 5'7", but I'm 6'8", but I'm
It has every function known to man in there. Radio, of course, USB. The USB is right there. Then you could do Apple CarPlay. Oh, what's up, YouTube? Yep, coming with another project. You see it. Got the 4-door Jeep in for some custom work. What we're gonna be doing in here, we're gonna be doing a custom box. We'll be changing out that factory radio right there. We're gonna change out the factory speakers in the speaker locations, even in the roll bar. And we're gonna be doing a full kicker system, kicker amp kit, 2 kicker L712s, and then we got the kicker amps, kicker 6.5 component speakers. We got some sound deadening right there. We got the Stinger Height 10. That's what's gonna be replacing the factory radio. Dash speakers. So yeah, it's got backup cameras. Got a lot to install, but it's gonna be a fun install. It's gonna be fun. Alright, let's get cracking. Alright, so when we first start off changing a radio in any system, I learned this when I first started installing them for Best Buy years ago. You gotta go to the radio and go change out, well, check all these stations. See what all these stations are, and you wanna write them down. Write them down because you don't wanna forget them. And there's, write them all down. Radio stations, so when you put the new radio in, you could put all the radio stations back to where they was, and that way, you know, the customer don't be disappointed about functionality. Like, they don't know how it works. It's way different than the other one. You know, you gotta keep some things familiar so they know how it works, so don't be disappointment with the equipment. And then you wanna double check, make sure they ain't got steering wheel controls. And then new of these vehicles, you gotta check all around. Cause yeah, this one got buttons back here behind the steering wheel. So you gotta check all that, see what all the functions do. And you wanna try to retain all the functions, cause see the button back there, I just changed the radio stations. Then I'm gonna press the button on this side. That's volume control. So also with the vid being out now, yeah, when you're installing something, go ahead and if you're gonna be touching all over the car, disinfect the whole car. Disinfect everything the driver touch, everything the passenger touch. And yeah, you wanna try to get it as clean as possible, because look, y'all protect yourself and you gotta protect them. So after I install it, I'm gonna disinfect it one more time. All right, let me get back to getting this radio out. And there you go. That's how you get the dash off. Now we gotta get the factory radio out. There is radio out. And that's the dash. That's the factory radio. It's actually pretty stuffed in there. Like, there's some clamps. Once you take the screws out here and the other side, it's actually got like some metal clamps holding it. It's not bolted to it, but it's got a good little grip on it. So you gotta grab it like this and get you a good little tug, and it's gonna come out. So that's that. There's a screen. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that protected for right now because we not to that part just yet. Some mounting hardware, I guess. This right here should be the brain of the whole operation right here. Without this, you got nothing. Hey, even gave you a little cloth to clean the screen with. Microphone. Yeah, it's a messy process, but getting there right now. Running these cameras. They have a camera here, a reverse camera in the back, and then there's going to be another camera right here. So there'll be 3 cameras on the vehicle for all the blind spots. So let me try to get that ran. And there you go, there's the other camera mounted on the side. Alright, so I got the car, I got the Jeep Sunday afternoon. So this is progress on oh wait, I'm losing light. Alright, so yeah, this like day 2 working on the project. Monday I really couldn't do much. We had bad weather and all that. So probably dusty from all the wood I've been cutting. But yeah, we got day 2 from day 2 of working on it. And got the radio pretty much wired up. The only thing I'm probably missing now is the reverse camera in the back. I need to run the wires for that. Then once I run the wires for that, add the USB connections behind the radio, and I think that's gonna be everything that goes behind the radio. So now I can just put the radio back in and have confidence where I ain't gotta keep on taking it back in, back out, all that. Where I like to knock it all out at once. So when I put the radio in, that's it. You ain't gotta touch it again. You ain't gotta take it out. Anything settings wise, you could touch on the radio and change settings. But that's the best way to go about it. You know, it's hassle, it's push pins, it's all this, it's things, stuff that could definitely mess up you touch it too many times, or you know, not pay attention to what you're doing, I guess you could say. So you just want to try to make it to where whenever you're doing an install, you want to try to, I don't know, I got bad lighting, but yeah, you just want to try to make it to where when you're doing a build, you want to try to make it to where it's a one-shot thing as much as possible. But I'll let you look and see what we're looking at. So RCAs, 6 channels of RCA wires wrapped up. This extra wire cut off that wasn't needed with the harness, but the harness is all connected. Connect the zip tie and connected already. Antenna adapter connected, and the cameras are connected. I got 3 cameras already connected, ready to go. So you probably can't see that right there. But besides all that, was able to get back here and start building the box. So this is gonna be the subfloor. I'm gonna wrap that in carpet, but I made sure I was able to get a good mount on that. So I mounted that to the factory seat bracket. So what this gonna do is this gonna hold the sub box down and probably brace up the amp rack too, to see how, since it's bolted down, it's strong. It ain't gonna go nowhere. And then I'll double check it once I put everything in and make sure if I gotta add bolts or anything. But you want to give your sound a strong base, a strong foundation. and that helps with the sound too. These are my top pieces, and then I had my measurements right here. I end up refiguring some stuff out because I try to get a little more volume, a little more space. But it's coming along. See, reverse cam. That's the one that comes with it. Don't ask me about why this one, but that's the one that comes with the package they send. So yeah, reverse cam wise back here. I just gotta get everything to the front, and I'll be able to put the radio in and be ready to go. Alright, so now I'm about to get to wiring the speakers up. I'm gonna start with the dash speakers. They got two little I think it's 2 3/4 speakers on the dash. These are like the kicker replacements for them. So see, 2 3/4, and they got mounting brackets that go with it, so it go right into the spot where I'm gonna go the extra mile, and I'm gonna make sure the wires all braided up. I'm gonna solder it onto the speaker so it got a strong connection that you never gotta worry about it coming off. All right, let me get started. Well, just my luck with this speaker, the speaker connections are already soldered on there. Right there. You can see the speaker connections are already soldered. I was gonna solder all that, but Kick already did the work for me. Alright, plug and play then.
She popping and dropping, she rockin' top, it's no stopping. Got me deep in my pockets.
Alright, so still working on the box, but it's coming out pretty sweet. So let me pour it through the front. But while I wait for some paint to dry in the box, I'm gonna go ahead and do these speakers. And of course that's the factory one. But these is the ones I was worried about. Is these speakers that's the front speakers that's in here. I thought those gonna be hard, but I watched a YouTube video. All you gotta do is pop this side out. They got a 10mm right there, and you got a speaker connection that you gotta take out right there. But once you pop this out, take off 2 bolts right here, it should just pull out on the side right here. So I'm about to get that out. And that would look like that. That would look like 10mm. And then you got 2 7mm. And then you can start to get it out. And kind of got a. Oh yeah, almost forgot about that plug. And once you get that out, kind of just work out of there. But obviously you gotta take the glove box out. Yeah, interesting. I already had some kickers in there, but we gonna upgrade them. So we got 3 screws holding it. 1, 2, 3. I took them out already. Pull it out, and it should have some polyfill in there. So I'm gonna take that polyfill out. Which polyfill not a bad thing. It makes the speaker feel like it's in a bigger box. Polyfill not a bad thing. But we got sound deadening that we're gonna push in there, so I might put the sound deadening in there, then I might put some of that polyfill back in there. But I'm gonna definitely use that sound deadener and sound deadening all these. Yeah, sound deadening all the edges around it as much as I can. And then there's the clip. Alright, that's the driver's side. Got the polyfill in there, and then sound deadening all around it. I put sound deadening all through the inside. Got the wiring coming out the back of it, all sealed up. I just gotta put that back in there and be good to go. But I'm gonna show y'all the garage. I got real messy, but yeah, I'm gonna show y'all what it takes to get to that driver's side speaker. It's behind this grill right here. So you still got the same three bolts. One right here, and another one underneath there. You gotta feel for it and know that it's a 10mm. But you gotta take off the speedometer, which is a couple of bolts, and then they got a couple of bolts behind it, and then you gotta take out bolts holding it on the side and give you enough room to flex this piece out, this whole dash piece out, to get the speaker box to come out in that little corner. But that'll be, the quickest way to do it. Otherwise, you want to just go real thorough where you have to take the whole dash apart just to do it. But yeah, this speaker is behind that grill, and there's no popping this little grill out. Just to get it out, this got to flap out in order for. Oh yeah, they got a bolt underneath here too, by the OBD port. So yeah, and then I got the dash speaker ready. So just gotta put the speakers back in and I can put the whole dash back together after I put the speaker back in. So I can put the whole entire dash back together, and then I can working on the back roll bars and stuff like that. Alright, gotta keep going. And then this is the roll bar. I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out. Do the same thing. Take the power field out. Put it back in after I sound deadening on the inside, and then run my speaker wires. Run it all to one side so it don't be mixed in with the power side, or the power wire going on one side of the vehicle, or the signal wires going on the other side. But that's what it look like when you take the roll bar off. Alright, let me go knock that out.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, wow. She poppin' and droppin', she rockin' top, it's no stopping. Got me deep in my pockets, I'm about to give her my wallet. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, wow.
Here I had to make my own little tweeter power holders. That's the tweeter right there. And then I just marked out some little tweeter pies and cut a hole with a hole dozer. So I'm about to cut that out. I'm about to cut this one out, and then probably paint it so it don't be seen, and use that to mount the tweeters. And then that's how the 6.5 look with the little tweeter pie that I made. So now that's all mounted. They ready to go. Alright, put the grill back on and it's done. I'll show you. I put some sound in there where the sub box gonna be at. So just remove some stuff through the carpet back and stuff the sound in there in some spots where I felt like it needed it. But it's still once everything get put back together, it's all gonna be hidden. You ain't gonna see none of this, so it's gonna be doing the job without nobody knowing he's doing the job. Alright, now I'm at the point where I'm about to take the amp. Now I'm gonna mount it up to here on this little amp right there I made. Don't mind all that, that's just wood flying everywhere. I'm gonna vacuum all that out. That's wood everywhere. But I got the subwoofers mounted, all the speakers ran to the back, all the wiring ran to the back. Everything done at the front. That's the battery fuse. This is the upgraded ground wire that goes to a grounding point right here that was made by whoever did the LED lights right there. And yeah, Sucks I can't really record a lot of everything because I'm on time crunch right now. So me and the wife trying to knock out. She back there wrapping pieces to the box. So yeah, we gonna try to do what we can and hurry up and knock out. Alright, right now I'm about to use my SMD DD1 to take all the distortion out of the signal and try to get the most power we can out of the amp without giving the system any kind of distortion. Alright y'all, so that concludes this build in the Jeep Wrangler. So yeah, took a little while. Actually, I knocked out a lot in a little bit of time because dealing with work, dealing with bad weather. It was extra cold. I got my garage extra dirty right now. But I'm gonna show y'all the finished product of what I all done to the Jeep and how it all came out. So first, let's go to the main thing, the radio. Put the Stinger high 10 radio in there, and it has every function known to man in there. Radio, of course, USB. The USB is right there. Then you can do Apple CarPlay on there. You can do Android Auto, Sirius XM. The settings is actually amazing for a radio, like the sound settings. You could go to it and change your sub level loudness, of course, but you can also do nice wideband equalizer, crossovers for front, rear, and subwoofer. But also you can do time correction on this radio. So yeah, the thing of high 10 is worth the money. And you could also, it's upgradable. You can add more and more to the radio. But yep, that's the Stinger high 10 radio. Then in the factory locations, put Kicker KS series speakers in it. Crossover to Kicker 2 it's 3/4 speaker up here. But then in the rear, in the factory roll bar, let me see if I get a good shot. Yeah, in the roll bar right here, we got the KS with the crossover on the tweeter. And then for the subs, oh, sorry about all that. That's because this little sucker right here took a crap on me in the middle of the build. Like, I can't suck up nothing with that thing. I gotta go there. They gotta go to trash. But yeah, on the subs we got Kicker CXA 1800.1, and then that's the amp for the highs, the 360.4. On the subs is the sub channel is powering up 2 Kicker L7Rs. In the ported box, built a beauty panel to blend it all in and make it look good and everything, and help hide all the wiring. If you're looking for a good ground spot when you're running these Jeep Wrangler builds, I use the seatbelt ground right there. Well, I use the seatbelt for my ground, and all I did was sand it down, took the 18mm bolt out, and that's how I use that. But yeah, tapped into the factory battery over there on that side of the vehicle, ran it through a factory grommet. On the left side of the vehicle, on the power side, is running through here. All those speakers in the front that's amplified, everything runs to the right side of the Jeep and comes down the channel, and it enters through the back, through that corner over here, and goes right there to the amp. So yeah, that's the build. That's the build. 2 12s in a ported box for a Jeep Wrangler, 2018 Jeep Wrangler, with the Stinger Height 10 radio. And yeah, it It sound hella good. Like this thing slam. And somebody keep calling my phone. But yeah, got more to do. Got more bills on the way. Got a lot more bills on the way. Still gotta get cranking on my car again for the season. But yeah, we get into it, people. So like, comment, subscribe, all the above. Y'all need some work, hit me up. Cause yeah, I'm out here working. Let's go.
Test me, why you wanna test me? You so sexy, come on in. Messy, wet up like a jet ski. Work it out and ride it like a 10-speed. My little baby, takes the pain away. My little baby, takes the stress away. Never leave the bed when it's a rainy day. Hit her with that move, I bet I make her sing. She poppin' and droppin'.